This podcast is brought to you by the Down the Middle Podcast.
Welcome to the AI Analysis Podcast. Today we're doing a sponsor shout out, and we're going to dive deeper into what makes them so great and why they're a sponsor on our podcast network.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's a great topic, especially, thinking about efficiency and getting knowledge out there faster.
Absolutely. So our mission today is a deep dive into Vizard.ai. Now, if you listen to any show on our network, you've definitely heard about the need for short-form content. It's everywhere.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And Vizard is, well, it's the tool that our own creators are using, and frankly, lots of people across the industry. It's all about turning that long-form stuff.
Like podcasts, webinars.
Exactly. It could be a 2-hour show, even a full seminar. Turning that into those punchy viral clips, for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all those platforms.
Right. It really tackles that big bottleneck, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The short-form distribution problem.
That's a good way to put it.
You spend ages, creating your main piece of content, and then you're looking at another whole chunk of time, maybe days, just manually chopping it up for social media.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Specifically, how does this tool, actually break that bottleneck? We see it working across our network, making shorts easily, but what's the core idea? What's Vizard really promising, and who's it for?
Well, the main pitch is basically production at scale, powered by what they call AI magic.
AI magic.
Yeah, it's aimed at helping teams and solo creators, too. Podcasters are definitely a big group, but it's built for pretty much anyone with long video. Think social media marketers covering events or coaches breaking down lessons.
Agencies, maybe.
Agencies, for sure. Managing content for lots of clients. Anyone who starts with long content but really needs that fast vertical video output for social.
AI magic is catchy, but, for a deep dive, we got to get into the nuts and bolts. So here's where it gets really interesting, I think, for anyone actually making content. How does this AI clipping feature work? Really work? Because the idea of automating something I've spent hours doing manually, it almost sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, I get that. It's definitely more than just looking for loud parts. Vizard uses its own AI clipping tech. It analyzes the full transcript and the visuals.
Okay.
It looks for those genuinely engaging moments, the highlights, using cues, like, when speakers change, shifts in tone, maybe even pauses for effect. Then, with one click, it cuts those segments. One click to generate the suggestions. But the really clever bit, technically speaking, is the reframing. It automatically keeps the main speaker or subject centered in that vertical 9.16 format for Reels or Shorts.
Ah, okay.
So you don't have that nightmare of manually resizing and trying to track faces.
Oh, man, that reframing part alone. Anyone who's battled with Premiere Pro trying to make widescreen video look okay vertically knows that pain. That's huge. So what's the immediate payoff from that clipping?
Efficiency, basically. Pure speed and volume. The promise is turning, say, 1 hour of video into 30 or more potential clips in one go.
30.
From 1 hour. That's the claim. And that's massive for you, the creator listening, because it means you can seriously ramp up your reach without needing a bigger team or budget. A solo creator can suddenly have the output of a small media company.
Right. Or a marketer takes one webinar and bam, there's your social content for the next month.
Exactly. A whole month's worth, potentially.
And thinking bigger, like for organizations, maybe networks like ours with multiple shows or big marketing campaigns, scaling that kind of output manually is just tough.
It really is. And for those bigger operations agencies or podcasts with multiple hosts and maybe external editors, Vizard has this team workspace.
Okay, so it's not just for solo users.
No, definitely not. And it's more than just like a shared folder. It's designed as a central hub. Team leads can invite people, set permissions, manage the whole project flow. What's really useful there, I think, is sharing real-time preview links. You can send a link to a client or an external social media manager to review clips instantly.
Ah, so it cuts out the whole download, upload, email feedback loop?
Exactly. No more export, upload to Drive, wait for notes, re-edit, re-upload. It streamlines that whole collaboration cycle.
That makes sense for scaling. Okay, let's get tactical. So what does this actually look like for the user? Walk us through it. Someone just finished recording. They have the raw file. What happens next to get to that polished, ready-to-post clip?
Right. They've tried to make it really simple. It's basically a 3-step process. Minimum friction is the goal, I think.
Okay, step 1.
Step 1. Upload and transcribe. You just upload your video file. Vizard gets to work transcribing it, figuring out who's speaking when, and running its AI analysis on the video itself.
Got it. Transcribe and analyze, then.
Step 2.
Yeah.
Get clips. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You click the button that says Get AI Clips. And Vizard generates that batch of clips, often, like we said, 30 or more, already designed, subtitled, kind of pre-formatted for different platforms.
Wow, okay. Designed and subtitled already. And the last step.
Step 3. Publish and share. You can download them all. You can get shareable links if you need someone else to approve them, or you can often publish directly from Vizard to your social channels.
So the whole path from raw recording to dozens of shareable posts is, well, significantly shorter.
Drastically shorter, yeah.
Okay, that sounds almost too easy. Let me put my skeptical creator hat back on for a second.
Go for it.
Even if the AI nails finding the good moments, sometimes, I want the final say. Maybe I want to tweak the timing just slightly or cut an extra up.
How's it going, everybody? It's Jake from the Down the Middle podcast, and I want to take a quick moment to invite you to check out our show, which airs every other Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on YouTube. If you love pro wrestling, you're definitely going to want to check this out. We talk about the latest in pro wrestling.
AEW's pay-per-views are rough, man. And it's obvious, like, Tony Khan is booking for Tony Khan, and it's obvious because Tony Khan has clinical freaking ADHD, but the kind where, like, you can hyper-focus on the thing you love. And he's like, I legitimately want to watch wrestling for 7 hours. It's like, Tony.
Not everybody else does.
Hardly
Hardly
anybody else does.
We talk about some of our favorite things in pro wrestling.
One of the best promos ever. Like, can we just say, like, I had fucking goosebumps. And here's the thing, I know it's a work, but I'm watching that and I'm like, I think MJF might have duped somebody.
And we have a hot take here and there, too.
Nothing against Riho. It's just like, do you think the audience is fucking stupid? Riho weighs 98 pounds.
The vast majority of great moments in professional wrestling have nothing to do with the move. Don't get me wrong, the moves are part of it. Cena's like, I don't even remember how I won. Everybody remembers this.
But the best part about our show is that you are part of the conversation. So check out the show and join in the fun.
You mentioned Vizard includes an editor beyond the auto clips. What's special about the Vizard editor for those of us who still want that granular control?
Yeah, and that's crucial. This is where Vizard, I think, really stands out from some simpler clipping tools. They get that creators don't always love traditional video timelines. So the big revolutionary feature is edit by text.
Edit by text? Tell me more.
It's pretty much what it sounds like. If you want to cut the first few seconds of a clip or get rid of a filler word, you don't fiddle with the timeline. You just find that word or phrase in the transcription text, and you delete the text. And the video clip updates instantly to match.
No way.
Yeah. It literally makes editing video feel like editing a Word-type document. You're not zooming in, trying to find that tiny waveform peak for, just delete the word.
Okay, that could be a game changer. That gets rid of probably the most tedious part of cleaning up audio and video.
Exactly. Major time sink, gone.
But what about reaching more people? We're always talking global reach these days. How does it handle that?
That's built in, too, with the caption translation. Once you have those automatic captions, Vizard lets you translate them into, I think it's over 100 languages.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's not just a nice add-on. It's a core distribution feature. If you want to reach a global audience, you don't need separate, slow, expensive translation services. It's right there.
Integrated. Okay. And the big one for consistency, especially if you're pumping out, say, 30 clips. How do you make sure they all look like your brand, not just some generic template?
Good question. That's handled by the brand template feature. You can use templates Vizard provides, or, and this is key, you can create and save your own templates.
Ah, so set up fonts, colors, logo placement.
Exactly. Define all your brand elements once. Then every clip, whether it's auto-generated or one you tweak, fits your brand guidelines. Ensures everything looks consistent across all your posts.
Right, that covers efficiency, control, branding. Makes sense. Now let's talk results. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Vizard's tagline is faster, cheaper, better, big claims. What are the actual numbers? What are creators reporting back that backs this up?
Yeah, the metrics are pretty compelling, especially on time and cost. Let's say cost first. Users are consistently saying it's like 90% cheaper than hiring a human editor.
90%.
Yeah. We saw one example, a coach who mentioned they used to pay around $400 to get just 10 clips made by freelancers. Vizard basically takes that big expense and turns it into a predictable, much lower internal cost. or even something you can do yourself.
Okay, $400 for 10 clips. Yeah, I can see why that's driving adoption across our network and elsewhere. That just removes a huge financial hurdle to getting more content out.
Absolutely. And the speed savings mirror the cost savings. People are reporting it's about 10x faster than doing it manually.
10 times faster.
Yeah. One user, I think a trainer, reported saving 80% of their weekly content creation time.
80%.
That's hours back every single week. Time they can use to record more or actually talk to their audience, higher value stuff.
Okay, but this brings up the big question. The one every creator asks when they hear 80% time save, 10x faster.
Yep. I know where you're going.
Does the quality take a hit?
Yeah.
If this AI is spitting out 30 clips automatically, are they actually good? Or is it just generating a lot of okay-ish filler? Are we just trading quality for speed and quantity?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's where this deep dive gets critical. From what we're seeing in the source material, the answer seems to be, surprisingly, no. The quality holds up well.
Really?
Yeah, because the AI isn't just blindly chopping. It's apparently prioritizing based on those engagement signals we talked about.
Yeah.
There was one co-host, someone in entertainment, who said they were genuinely shocked. Vizard took like an hour of their raw chat and turned it into genuinely solid, shareable clips. They said, quote, 100%, no manual tweaks needed.
Okay, no manual tweaks needed is a strong statement.
It is. It suggests the AI is doing a good job finding the right moments and then, crucially, packaging them correctly with the reframing and captions.
So if it generates, say, 30 clips, and they're mostly pretty good, how does a creator know which ones to push hardest? Which ones to put a bit of ad spend behind, maybe?
Uh-huh. Now we get to what might be the most strategic part of Vizard. It moves it beyond just being an editor into something more like a predictive tool. It's the vitality score.
Vitality score. Okay, zoom in on that. What is that, and how does it actually help?
So the vitality score is this metric that Vizard's AI assigns to each clip it generates. It's basically predicting how likely that clip is to get engagement, to potentially go viral.
It predicts virality. How?
Well, they keep the exact algorithm under wraps, obviously. It's proprietary. But you can guess it's analyzing things like the clip's pacing, maybe keywords used, speaker energy, emotional cues, comparing those patterns against data from videos that have performed well historically.
Huh. That's actually fascinating. So it's not just, here are 30 clips, good luck. It's, here are 30 clips, and these 5 have the best shot.
Precisely. It shifts your strategy from just throwing content out there and hoping to being much more targeted. You know where to focus your promotion efforts first.
And does that translate to actual views?
Apparently, yes. Users are reporting real growth linked to this. One creator mentioned a 5x jump in their views, hitting like 50,000 to 60,000 views a day on average.
Wow, 5x daily views is significant.
Yeah, and they specifically said the clips Vizard flagged with high vitality scores. Those were the ones really taking off. So you're not just saving time editing. You're getting data telling you where to place your bets for maximum impact.
So if we zoom out, Vizard isn't just automating the cutting, it's trying to quantify virality and bundle that prediction with the speed and ease of use. It's like a mini content factory, but with its own built-in quality control and a forecasting department.
That's a great way to put it, a forecasting department for your clips. Now, it is important, I think, to mention for everyone listening.
Yeah.
These really powerful features we've been discussing, the AI clipping, the text-based editing, that team workspace, and especially the vitality scores.
Right.
These are generally the core benefits you get with the paid version of Vizard. That's what unlocks the real scale and the strategic advantages for creators serious about growth and maybe monetization.
Good clarification. Okay, let's pull this all together. Let's recap. What we've seen is Vizard offers this, well, really intuitive but powerful platform. It tackles what is arguably the biggest headache for content creators: time spent repurposing.
Right.
It streamlines the whole workflow, solves tricky editing problems like cutting, resizing, branding, and maybe most importantly, it uses AI not just to make clips, but to find the specific moments that are most likely to resonate and drive audience growth.
Yeah, and what's really interesting is how it blends the time and cost savings with actual strategic guidance.
Yeah.
Those vitality scores mean you're not just faster, you're potentially smarter about what you publish. It changes content creation from just a grind into a more scalable, data-informed process.
So here's a final thought for you listening. How much faster could your channel, your brand, your podcast grow if you could genuinely cut 80% of your repurposing time and focus your energy only on the clips an AI has already flagged as having high potential?
It's definitely something to think about. Let us know in the comments if you use Vizard.
Stop wasting your time on manually editing your videos. The secret AI tool will do the work for you. One of the best things about it is that it gives your video the potential to go viral. Visit this page, sign in, create a project by clicking on this button. Choose a video that you want to use. Click on the AI clip button. Wait for the magic. It is scanning through the video and looking for the parts that has the potential to go viral. Instead of editing the video by yourself, it does the work for you. It even generates headline and captions which fit your video. Another surprise is that they generate video description or social post for you to use. Once done, click Export to Post.